Today we are reading the final proverb, Proverb 31. The word of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. No, my son, no son of my womb, no son of my vows, do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy king. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to desire strong drink, or else they will drink and forget what has been decreed, and will pervert the rights of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress. Let them drink and forget their poverty, and remember their misery no more. Speak out for those who cannot speak, for the rights of all the destitute. Speak out, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. A wife, who can be found? She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and she will have no lack of gain. She does him good and does not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of a merchant and brings her food from far away. She rises while in the still night and provides food for her household and tasks for her servant girls. She considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and makes her arm strong. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hand to the distaff and her hand hold of a spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid for her household when it snows, for all her household are clothed in crimson. She makes herself covering. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the city gates, taking his seat amongst the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She supplies the merchant with sashes. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom and teaches that kindness is her own tongue. She looks well into the ways of the household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her happy, her husband too, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her a share in the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the city gates. Today I'm going to be looking especially at verse 30 of Proverb 31. This verse, let me read it to you again. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Verses 10 through 31 of Proverbs 31 describes a virtuous woman. In other words, the ideal woman, or you could say the ideal person, whether it be woman or male, who does it all, cares for the others, provides a good home, grows food, brings prosperity to her family. It's everything you could ever want in a wife and even more. But none of that is possible without what is written in verse 30. Let me read that to you again. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Having a relationship with God gives you the basis of living such a life, such a virtuous life. God strengthens you, so even when everything is crashing around you, you still know the power of God in your life, and you can handle whatever comes your way. So when God is in your life will, the rest of your life will be dictated by that relationship with God. So if God is the center, then the rest of your world changes towards the center of your relationship with God. So my last two questions for you over this 31-day Bible study on Proverbs are these. What is at the center of your life? Is it God? And the second question is, how does God center us so that we can live a good life? Thank you.